This is a very, very different type of video. You're gonna hear a lot of wind noise. It's super windy out here. This is the old Top Gear test track. And it's hallowed ground for me because I've watched every episode of Top Gear probably 10 times. Now, behind me is, well, it's a Suzuki Liana, which a lot of Top Gear fans will know as the first reasonably priced car. And this is the original one.
Including one Lewis Hamilton.
Is that me?
Yeah.
Now, I can't believe I'm saying this because it's so surreal to me. I'm actually pushing back tears because it's so crazy. But we have Ben Collins, who was Top Gear's Stig, the Stig that you guys know from the most popular era of Top Gear, the thing that the show that I watched for hours and hours and hours on end, the thing that shaped my love for cars. He's here, and we're about to go for a drive in the reasonably priced car, and I guess today I'm the star, and I don't deserve this.
It's a special gift from Nicky Grist.
Okay. Oh, dude. What? This is so cool.
There we go. It's a rally grade.
Okay. I am very, not rally grade.
Well, we'll find out. Hopefully not today anyway.
Nope.
We're going to keep you off the grass if we can.
Yes, yeah, we'll be okay. Is there a record for slowest person?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to beat that.
It's on the internet. I found it on Wikipedia.
Good.
I think it was Terry Wogan.
Awesome.
I hope this works. There's some padding you can fiddle with, but hopefully it will slide on like a dream.
It has communications.
You could scream into that.
I could. I am going to be screaming. I'll hope the audio guy is going to be, on his A game. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah.
It's okay.
What?
It's not.
Oh, good.
But it's on.
Yep.
I think there's padding in the top you can also take out.
That's wonderful.
But
No, we're good.
It's happy.
I only need this if I crash, and that's not going to happen.
That is right. And for getting in and out.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
There's going to be no crashing today.
So, you definitely, when you wear a helmet, you want it to compress your head just a little bit, so you kind of look like a chipmunk, especially if you have big cheeks like I do.
Hey.
How are you?
Oh, good to see you. I'm all
see
good,
you.
thank you. Mate, it's pretty cool, isn't it?
Cool does not describe this. This is so bizarre that not only did we can drive the track, but we drive the track with the guy who shaped you shaped my automotive my childhood, my adult life. I watched every episode of Top Gear probably 10 times. I've watched everything that you have put to film many times over. And I know this is probably it's weird. It's like a girlfriend with amnesia. It's like, hey, remember the episode when you dude, you are an absolute inspiration. You do so much, and the fact that you invited us out here, it's surreal to me.
I knew you'd love it because when we first met you in Vegas, I knew you loved Top Gear. You watched it since you were a kid, and you had to see it. So it's great, and the great thing is the sun is out. So
Yes.
It's just like Florida.
Yes.
I said if I could sit next to myself at 12 years old right now and tell that 12-year-old what we were doing today,
It would blow you. Oh my
the
god.
level of mind blown would just be off the scale.
It's going to be good, and you get to drive the same beautiful car that so many others have been in. I mean, you can smell the atmosphere and the sweat is still there.
So getting a car, especially a reasonably priced one, to go around a track may seem a bit trivial, but there is a lot of prep work when it comes to getting a car track ready. And similarly, if you're in a rut or recovering from a tough time, it's really important to take some time for yourself before you get back into the heat of life. So if I'm taking a car around a track, I wouldn't trust that to any amateur. And the same goes for my mind. And that's why today's sponsor, BetterHelp, is so important, because they are experts in the mental health field. So everyone knows that therapy is great for solving problems, but it turns out therapy has some issues of its own, like finding the right therapist, fitting into their schedule, getting into their office, and of course, the cost. BetterHelp Online Therapy was created to help solve those problems because you deserve to focus on yourself and make your well-being a priority. BetterHelp is convenient, built around your schedule, and surprisingly affordable. Start by going to betterhelp.com/2varish and fill out a brief questionnaire to be matched with a licensed therapist who fits your needs and preferences, and connect with them by phone, video, chat, or message. If you're not comfortable with your therapist, you can change at any point at no additional cost. BetterHelp is a great solution for people who want to start therapy with a little less hassle. There's a reason why 4 million people have turned to BetterHelp for mental health support. So you can go to betterhelp.com/2varish or hit the link in the video description below to get a discount off your first month of therapy. It is super worth it. I've used it and I recommend you to do the same. Go check it out right now. There's a Suzuki Liana over there.
Yeah.
What kind of, do you know anything about like the engine or anything?
It's 1.6.
1.6.
Doesn't have much power by comparison to what you've been. What is the Wraith? 600 horsepower? 660?
Yeah, but like I barely got it running, so I mean that's probably got some. It's had some track miles, that thing.
It's had some miles.
Yeah.
But actually, it's loose. The engine's nice and loose.
Ooh.
It's going well.
So it's leaking.
Yeah. From memory, I think it tops out at about 108 miles an hour.
Ooh.
So there's a fair section in the middle, like the follow through, where you're flat out. You'll get to flat out once you feel good about it.
Okay.
And then it kind of maxes out. You get to maybe 110 at the end of the straight.
Okay.
It's like, you know, when you land at the airport, you pick up I'll take the cheapest car.
Yeah.
The rental. It's kind of at that scale.
So, is that manual or automatic?
Manual.
Okay. So I should probably go last.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well,
I didn't think that.
well, I mean, I could go first, but there's a really good chance that, because like my left hand is not used to doing manual here.
Well, I blew up Chris Slick's Hyundai last time I drove it.
Okay.
Oh, geez.
Okay, so you know what? Maybe I should go first.
Do you have a manual driving license?
Yes.
Okay, fine. You should be all
It's
right.
not that bad. I've got a GI Yaris.
Is there a manual driving license?
You can just pass with automatic. Yeah.
So there's an automatic and manual.
Yeah.
And a manual
If you
driving
do
license.
auto, then you can only drive the auto. But if you do
That can't be true. That is not true.
Yeah.
It's true.
So in the US,
just a
is it
pedal.
just one license?
Yeah.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
And then you
I'm
can just
from
jump
16.
into an old Mustang and wreak havoc.
Well, you could pass with one of those with like a Sprinter van, and then go out and buy a Veyron. So
That's nuts. That's wild.
it's called freedom, baby.
I like freedom. Freedom, but exactly right. Freedom is under the right foot.
At the end of this video, let's see who is triumphant.
I don't care. I'm not here to win. I'm just here to have fun, man. I'm just here to have fun.
Oh, still
That
class leavers
is
in
what
it
they
still.
always say.
So Ben is going to
Is
give
it
us a little
10?
tour of the
Oh,
old
7.
Top Gear production office.
Well, so that's where they used to do all their script meetings.
Oh,
that was Jeremy, Richard, and James with Willman. They do all their ideation stuff like that. This was like the production bit. It's a really choice room.
Uh-huh.
It's lovely.
Is it possible to go inside at all?
This is locked, sadly.
Oh, there's no door handle.
So the guided tour kind of ends there. But I can take you round and I
Yeah,
can point
yeah,
out
let's
pieces
go
of the
around,
building.
yeah.
This was the Stig room.
Okay.
So it's pretty cool. With the shutters down and everything. Some claw marks inside. I think you can sort of see.
So when you went in here, how did you have to, like, you had to go in like with some secrecy, right?
Yeah. So there's a couple of car parks. There's another one out the back. So I used to go around there or park sort of randomly out the back.
Uh-huh.
Put a balaclava on, sneak in, come through into here, and then up those stairs into that room, which have everything sort of shuttered down.
Were like paparazzi waiting for you?
Yeah, there'd be paparazzi. So you just have the guys on long lenses in the trees and stuff like this.
That's insane.
Then we used to have a big double-decker bus out that car park.
Uh-huh.
So I used to go and hide in the top deck, eat lunch, kind of like this.
So I always thought that, you know, the fact that this was sort of a crappy trailer was like, that was part of a bit, but it's like really, like this is how you guys work?
So green room in there. It's crazy because this whole wall was filled with pictures of all the celebs that drove here.
What does it make you feel walking around here?
Do you know what? Normally, I've been here a few times since I worked here, and this was still full of all the old Top Gear stuff. It's the first
Really?
time I've been here, and it's all gone. And it's kind of like a sucker punch.
Yeah.
So I left years ago, but I kind of felt like this was still a thing.
Yeah.
But now it's gone, and it does feel a little sad.
Yeah.
But we're having fun.
What do
So I
you-
think the Top Gear spirit lives on in other ways.
I think so. I think you know, as long as we keep doing stuff like this, I mean, it's never going to die. But it's interesting how, you know, this was, I think, the era that really shaped our car enthusiasm. Like at least for me. And you know, to see this stuff in real life, it's like, you know, people go on vacation. Like this is what I want to see.
It's funny because a lot of great ideas came out of such a thing.
Oh, absolutely.
This box, but it just goes to show it's not about the office. It's what goes on inside.
That is sketchy, man.
That is, yeah. It is pretty sketchy.
Wait, if I stand there, I get some insurance money.
All right, somebody wants to do jumping jacks?
No,
on
that money's all gone, bro. Sorry.
It's a shame.
When you guys did laps in the fast cars, did you do them like the day of, like the day before or something like that?
So we would shoot the whole studio piece for the Sunday. The bulk of it was done on the Wednesday.
Okay.
So they would do the celebrity in the car. So around the Liana, Lassetti, Kia. So we get that segment out usually in the morning, either before or after I'd done like a power lap. So whatever it was of the day, Jaguar, Ferrari, or something like this. We go out, do a big push, get those two things in the can, and then there might be some other segment we get live here.
Yeah.
But then the main feast would be then editing those things to go live to the audience that they had in. So all the guests would come in. This would come in around 1 o'clock-ish. So that would fill up. Then they'd have things like the news that they would do, break down some stuff, debate whatever crazy car they were arguing about and who did what,
Right.
and then watch the episodes we'd shot in the months before. So once you went into a series, like the studio piece, it might be like, if there were 6 episodes, you do 6 Wednesdays in a row, where they would turn everything around, including the videos they'd shown the audience, connect it all together, edit it, like, short turnaround for Sunday night.
Yeah. That's absolutely insane, and I know that some of the laps they were just pissing rain.
Yeah.
So you have to. I always thought about like, oh, why couldn't they just do it on a dry day? But like dry days just don't exist,
Yeah, it's you come here and you just send it. So we would obviously, if it was, this place can flood quite badly. So
Of course it does.
When it was total aquaplane, we would you couldn't run. But I've done it when I think there was some snow on the track once. But yeah, you want to try and compare everything in light conditions.
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
One of the quickest was the Ascari we had.
Mm-hmm.
That went P4 or 5 on a half wet track.
Wow.
And if it had been dry, it would have definitely gone to the top. But that's it, and there wasn't a chance for it to come back. Koenigsegg had a few bites at the cherry. They got P1 for a while, and so it goes. And you look at the times, like the Bugatti Supersport was the quickest thing I drove around here. I think there was either a 12 or a 13 or something. And then, I mean, I think the F1 is a sub-minute.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah, it was
outrageous.
like 50, 57 or 58 seconds. It was that's crazy.
Tyres and everything involved. So currently, I think the quickest thing around here is an FSF90.
Okay.
Which does make sense.
Yeah.
Standing start with all that thrust with the EV plus the motor, I think gives it the legs. Plus the cornering grip's amazing.
Has a P1 ever been around here?
Not in my hands. I don't know that there is a time for a P1 here. I don't think there is.
There should be. Yeah. We should bring that P1 over here.
I don't think there is. I've got the list. Let's have a look.
You just have the list. There's an app for that. Yeah.
I spend some time looking at it.
Yeah.
So I heard your favorite car is the Mazda RX-8, and why is it your favorite?
Who says that?
Oh, that's because I have one.
Do you? The certain type of person does.
Yes.
Is that with the Wankel engine?
Yeah, Brett.
Yeah, the wanker engine.
That's
yeah.
right.
Whoa.
That's a brave choice. All right, here we go. Where is it?
It's kind of broken at the moment, but that's
It would
fine.
be high. It should be high up if it's there. No way. It must be.
I know the 675 was pretty high up.
It is.
600 LT 675 did a 113.
Yeah.
Yeah, the P1 didn't do a lap here.
Hey, do you have one? I know you do.
Not yet. We're working on it.
You've got to try that. That would be amazing.
Cool. So if I bring my P1 out, you should bring something fun out. You should bring your 720.
Oh yeah, the 720.
That would be-
Hey, we like that, don't we?
Could
We like that.
Could
You said the
we
pista
do
was
something?
quick.
Yes. Huh?
You said the pista was quick as well.
Pista's fast.
So
That's P2 at the moment.
I'm gonna get a limited slip diff on it. Apparently that's the issue because the open diff on the rear, it uses braking to stop it.
So
Okay.
be careful with that because if you put limited slip differ on a McLaren, it sort of screws with the traction control system.
Yeah,
Yeah.
does it need to be like mapped out or coded out or
Something like that. Yeah. So just
Is that Litchfield people? They do it, but yeah, it's rope. I can see I can see how so many are crashed because it is roper.
Is that how they all are though?
It's just
When
how
you
it
touch
is.
the
Yeah,
brakes?
it's just how it
Isn't that
is.
hard
It's
to
just
believe?
it's so skitty at the
You
back.
should drive my
like-
675. It was on a track. It's fine. Nobody died. So.
So, did any paparazzi ever see your face or catch you, or did you have to pay anyone off to be like, yo, don't show that picture?
No, the closest was when I was in Dublin and someone had a high density flash camera, and the flash went off, and I was like, wow! There was this guy across the street, and the flash went through the visor, so you could see what was inside it, but it wasn't enough to totally give the game away. So I was lucky I got away with it. But no one caught me with my flies down.
Would you just chill like this out here though, and then there was other people working in like these buildings around here that
Helmet
couldn't
on,
easily-
yeah.
So even out here you'd be helmet on.
Absolutely, 100%.
Just like Chris fixed.
It never came off. Except Chris keeps lifting the visor. Chris,
Yeah.
you keep
Yeah, he
lifting the
does
visor.
lift the visor,
And he's
yeah.
posted a photo of himself with the visor up.
Yeah, yeah.
And I've got loads of them. Because I
getting
kept
a little
following
lazy.
around SEMA just banging out. I kept getting
Chris getting a little lax.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. Ben Collins trying to dox Chris Fix.
I have so many photos of him. It's like, that's not how you do it. I reckon your car is ready.
Yeah, let's go.
I think we should do this.
What's happening, Freddie?
So we are changing out the seat because the butt's too big. So as soon as we change out the seat, we can do my lap. I'm not nervous, like at all, except for the fact that I am very, 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 very nervous. It's okay. It's gotten even windier, and now I can't hear anything. I'm about to go for a lap with Mr. Ben Collins, and yeah, I don't know what to expect because this is like living the dream. So, you know.
Have fun. Enjoy it.
How is this real life?
Don't die.
How is it? Listen, if I die today, it's been fun. That's some tire spin.
That's what it does. Gently bring it into this apex. As you see the corner, you're gonna get on the brakes. Just kiss this little red and white line. There's a tiny little grate here and you just catch that little bump there.
So this is, it's information overload. He was giving me notes and stuff to do, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to remember that, but I already forgot most of it. My ADHD is flaring up, so I'm like, we're gonna see. There's turns up there, and I might be ready for some of those. Okay, I'm not a right-hand drive driver. We're gonna figure this out.
You've got the hyper focus.
On the brakes. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so it would definitely need some more grip.
What do you think about your student?
Well, he's doing great. I'm sorry that there isn't much of the car left, but he's doing pretty well. I think he's going to do a nice time. I think he'll be quite pleased. I think he's definitely going to be, whether he'll break through the 50, I think he might be doing something like a 53 is my guess. So we'll see, which is good. So for someone who's just come off the plane, he's doing pretty damn well.
He also has the best teacher.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know about that. Doing what I can from here. Now, it's been a crash course, and he's driving the dregs of the car that the other guys left him, but he's having a good time. He's smiling, which is the best part.
Wow, dude.
Okay, so situation report. I just did 5 laps in the Suzuki Liana on the Dunsfold Aerodrome circuit, and it is just as incredible as you think it is. This is, if I die tomorrow, I can die happy. This has been a total total bucket list moment, because this is not something that anybody can do. I mean, the show isn't running anymore. You can't find this car. I mean, Ben Collins, like, it just, everything came together, and it's perfect. And I can't explain to you what this means to me. So I don't care what my time is. I don't care at all. We're gonna find out what my time is. I don't think it's very good because I'm not a fast driver. I definitely need more practice. But the car's in one piece. I'm in one piece, and we're here, and it's a beautiful day. And by the way, we got #1 on trending on our last video, so that was good. #1 trending in the UK. So that's a little, you know, we haven't had lunch yet, so I feel like if we have a good lunch, go back to the hotel room, and then just have a nice sleep, this is going to be the perfect
Should
day.
people go to Ben's channel to find out your time?
So yeah, if you want to go, find out what I did and find out more about what we did together. Not only me, but Matt Armstrong and Ben Fowler from the Road to Success podcast. They're also here doing laps. I'm going to turn this off. Go to Ben Collins Drives. That is the channel. We'll link it in the video description below. Ben Collins is an amazing sport. Yeah, get over here. Come on.
I need to tell you your time.
Yeah, you should. Yeah.
Hang on.
You're kidding me right now.
I'll have a look. I think so.
Well.
Yeah.
Thought your day was not going to be any more interesting, but guess what?
I mean, I didn't do that to my GT3. I don't know. It's not that hard to. Not that hard to handle.
I think I've got an actual issue.
You do. You
He's
literally
nuts.
have a problem.
He is a nutter.
I was
As soon as I saw the little twitch, I was like, oh fuck.
Did
I
you
saw the
cold,
it happened very quickly.
cold tires? What do you think?
Eight cold tires, and he was obviously fully lit through the fastest part of the track,
Yeah.
which we did try and explain to him.
Yeah.
Take some concrete.
So from what I know, from watching, the show, that is, well, it's the fastest corner, but on really fast cars, really good handling cars, you tend to want to lift off because you're carrying way too much speed. And I think he just full send the entire time, and it just bit him. So.
I don't know what. I can't believe.
He came off real good.
Yeah.
Are you okay, buddy?
Yeah, I think I've really got a problem. Like, I think the first step is noticing the problem.
Acknowledging that you
Yeah.
have a problem.
Yeah.
He said, I'm only going to do some slides. It's not going to be anything big, nothing. And then he just, this is the first lap, a half a lap.
Don't give up, bro. Don't give up.
I don't know if, I think what I'm going to do, I need to go down a few classes in the cars. So, like, go back out in the Suzuki and just, like, get the Stig to just dial me in the Suzuki, and then say, right, okay, next up, it's a Golf GTI. And then if I don't crash that, then I'm allowed back in a Golf GTD.
We should send this to Florida.
We should send it to Florida, yeah. We
Even
need
though-
another GT3 that's being taken care of well. All right, now we are at the far end of the track, and I was told that we couldn't like do much about like the planes in the background, but like honestly, I'm geeking out because I'm sort of a plane nerd, but I don't know a lot about like specific makes and models. Now I know those are 747s, but that one the one on the left looks really, really special because if you see the engine configuration and it has like a little pontoon hanging off the wing, maybe that's for fuel. I was told that is something for like a government plane or something. I was trying to Google it, but didn't have some time. And that's a British Airways. I believe it's a 747-400. You can tell it's not one of the later ones, the Dash 8, because of the wingtips and the fuselage isn't long enough. But these are super, super cool. 747 is known as the Queen of the Skies, and I was fortunate to fly on one of these things in the top, which was fantastic. Now over there is something that's just rotting away and sort of more my style. Now it has 4 engines in the back. It looks almost like a DC-8 or DC-9, but again, I don't know. But I've never seen a 4-engine configuration. It's definitely military because of the I guess livery. It's just all gray, and I mean honestly, I'm in heaven right now. I got cars, I got planes. It's a beautiful day. Good day.